Hello everyone, it's Tameem here, back again with another video. How are you all? Hope you guys are well. Before we get on with this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, which is right here. Make sure you hit it and subscribe to my channel, as it will help me and support me and help this channel grow. So today's video is going to be a walk through my journal. I have my journal right here, and I'm just going to show you what I write in it basically, and why I have it. So without saying anything else, let's hit it to the intro. Right, welcome back after the intro. So I have my journal right here, and it is this lovely pattern. And this journal is from Paper Blanks, which I got it from Amazon. I can't really remember the price of this one, but Paper Blanks is my favorite, and honestly I get all of my journals from them through Amazon, and they are really nice as well. And they just look very vintage, and it just really looks nice when it's on a shelf. And this one is actually my favorite one I'm currently using, and I'm just gonna walk through what's in here. I haven't really done much in this journal, but yeah, I do have a few ones that are filled up and completed. So the reason why I have this journal is because it's just a way of me to escape to another world, my world, and basically I just basically explain all of my fears, all of my worries that I have. And if I'm having one of those negative days, I can just write it down, and it really does make you feel better after that as well. So that's why I keep a journal basically. And I do a lot of YouTube planning in here as well, so you might come across some of them as well. So the first thing that I like to do when I get my journal, obviously grab it and then lie down on a nice comfortable space and just basically escape to my own world basically. So it has a magnetic clasp, which is really good, and it's just really nice really. This is what I like about it, because you can just open up and it just keeps everything secure as well. So yeah, so when you open it up, you see the first page. There's a picture of me there, and it basically just says my journal, my world, my words, which is true because it is my words. I don't copy anyone's words, unless if it's a lyric to a song, then obviously, or a quote, then obviously that's a totally different story. So yeah, I just keep a picture of myself. I usually don't do this, but recently I've started keeping a picture of myself. And another thing that I always do is to write the day that I started this journal, the time, and the signature as well. So obviously it will be my signature, and I just basically do that on every journal basically. So moving on now, if I could grab the pages. So this is like an introduction to the journal. Again, there's another picture of me. I usually don't always stick a picture of me. Recently I just started doing that again, and yeah, so again I just have the day that I started, my signature and the time, and a few facts like about me. So that would be like my name, my date of birth, my age, my favorite colors, contact information. And the reason why I put my contact information in there is because just in case if I leave it somewhere, a lovely kind citizen will hopefully find a way to contact me and hopefully bring it back to me. So that's why I put that in there basically. So yeah, it just has a few facts about me basically, emails and email address, all the basic stuff basically about me basically. So yeah, moving on. So then this is a full page of me writing basically. I basically visualize as a person right in front of me, so I don't really give them a name. I just call them journal, and basically it could be a male or female. I really don't care, because it's just me basically talking to a blank page. But I like to visualize I'm talking to someone. So yeah. So basically I just write down basically how's my day going. I usually write in the morning, not so much in the night, but in the morning I basically write down how I slept, what did I dream about, if I remember it, and yeah, just basically all the basic stuff really. Some of my goals for the day, I write that down, but in this journal I don't think I've written any of that yet, and how the weather is like obviously. So moving on now. So on this page there's a small poem written up on the top. Don't know what's it about, but yeah, I think it's just one of those days where I had one of those negative Nancy days. I just wrote a few poems, and honestly, when you're feeling very negative, you know, writing a poem really does help. And I found that it's a good way of, you know, getting rid of that negativity, and it just really helps as well. So moving on now, we have this is the plan for the first YouTube video that I'd done. So this was 23 facts about me, and this was the plan for part 1. And basically what I like to do is to write them down, and then, you know, make the idea come alive basically. So so basically I just wrote down all the facts. This one was for part 2, but I don't know if I did one for part 1. Maybe in my other journal I did it, but this only has part 2 to it. So then on the other page we have a bunch of leaves. It was actually a flower with leaves sprouting out of it, which I don't know why. I just have an obsession with leaves. I like to draw, you know, all sorts of leaves and flowers. You know, they're just fun to draw. Honestly, I really love flowers, honestly. And it's just, this one is just really nice as well. There's more artwork as well in this book. So here we are again. There's more artwork here. There's flowers with different sorts of flowers coming out, which is really nice actually. I don't know why. I don't know how I come across these things. I just get an idea in my head, and if I don't draw it or if I don't write it down, I tend to forget about it because I have a horrible memory. So yeah, there's a lot of flowers here. Yeah, so, and then on the other page we have a few written words, and then we have a mandala. I really like drawing these. They're really fun to draw, and it's just really nice, honestly. Moving on, we have more artwork right here. So we have flowers again with more writing, and yeah, what is this? Yeah, so this is just a list basically of what makeup that is needed for me to purchase, and what I'm running out of basically. It's like a little mini list so I remember. And yeah, so that's what I do basically in my journal. I also do it on my phone as well for backup. So yeah. Moving on now, we have more written work here. I don't know what this is. Okay, so this is a plan for YouTube video, I'm guessing, and this is just plans for, yeah, this is just me planning really. So yeah. Moving on now, we have more writing again. So this is another day, and like you guys, I start off with the day, the signature, and what time, and greetings basically. Just say hi, how are you, you know, all that jazz basically. I'm visualizing I'm talking to a person when I'm not, I'm just talking to a blank page. So yeah, more writing here, more writing, and more drawing again. So this is another mandala again. I really do love drawing these. You can see, you know, you're gonna see a few of them. So yeah, I just like creating things basically. And it's just more writing on the next page. More writing, more writing, more writing, and more writing. God, we have a lot of writing. Let me just skip this. Yeah, so here's another drawing that I did. This one I wasn't really happy with. I felt as if I could have done more to it, but you know, it is what it is, and that is what I created basically. But I wanted to do more on this one though, but I wasn't really satisfied with it. And I had a vision in my head, but the vision that I had in my head didn't really come to life. But you know, I've done it now and it's there, and I don't really want to rip it out as well. Yeah, more writing on the other page. So this is another day. I just write down basically, how are you, how I'm feeling. So on that day I was feeling a little bit low, but then during the day I felt better again. And basically I just like telling my journal about this rather than anyone else. So we have more writing again. So we have more writing and more drawing at the bottom. I don't know what this is. Basically I had another vision of an image in my head, and basically this is what it was. But again, I wasn't really happy with it, and you know, it's just more basically mandalas on top of more mandalas, and you know, it's just another design really, I guess, another bit of artwork. And yeah, but you know, it's there and I've done it now, so no point of ripping it out. So this here is another plan for YouTube, for videos. Wait, hold on, is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, so it's just like basically how I plan the videos for you guys. And yeah, so that's that. Moving on, so we have more writing here. I think it's the next day, or yep, next day. It's just more writing basically. It's just telling what's been going on in the day, what are the plans, and basically that's that basically. So more artwork on the next page. These are just flowers again, and more stuff, like writing stuff down in a strange way basically. I love writing, honestly. I always try to find ways to improve my handwriting. Most people say, oh yeah, your handwriting is nice to me, you know, you don't need to improve it even more. But I'm never easily satisfied. I just, you know, like everything neat, and I like everything perfect as well. Bit of a perfectionist. We have more writing here. It's just, you know, basically about my day, about, you know, challenges that I've set throughout the week, and yeah, that's that. Moving on now, so here we have more writing. I think it's about day. Yeah, so in this page I talk about that I've been wanting to cut my hair lately, but now I don't want to, but then part of me does, but then part of me, you know, wants to again. So feeling mixed emotions in this page here. I think this was a couple of weeks ago as well. I think it was 2 weeks ago this was. And yeah, so I've been wanting to cut my hair, but now I don't want to, but then part of me does. So mixed emotions here. So, and then here we come back to another plan. So I plan my videos, and yeah, so yeah, that's how I plan my videos, guys, for you lot. So moving on now to the next page. So here we have more writing, and more artwork and more plans for YouTube. And I really like doing this sort of pattern in my book because it just looks really nice, and I'm gonna try to do that more often. So we have more writing with a nice looking snowflake that I like to draw. I honestly have an obsession with snowflakes now, even though, you know, even though it's not really snowing at this time. But yeah, I just like drawing them, honestly. This just reminds me of Christmas, I don't know why. And then on the other page we have more writing. So then here we have more, well, it's not artwork, but it's more of, you know, more of a doodle really. So it's just my name in bubble writing with stars all over it. And I think this one is a quote from somewhere. I think it's from Doctor Who, I think. And yeah, I just like to stick stars all over it because it just looks really creative and nice. So here we have more writing. I think it's about, yeah, starting my day, what my plans are for the day, yeah, just basically what are my goals and all that stuff. And then we have more artwork right here. So yeah, that was actually quite fun to draw, really. That one was really fun. Moving on now, we have more writing, so more planning and more setting goals for myself and more plans. Are these plans? Yep, this is a plan for YouTube, for a YouTube video that I've done already. And here we have some of my sketches of Pokemon characters. We have Charmeleon, we have Pikachu, we have Pidgeot, we have Pidgey, and we have Charizard, which is my favorite Pokemon. I really don't have a favorite Pokemon. They're all my favorite, and each Pokemon is, you know, unique in their own way. So here we have Lapras. Lapras is one of my favorite Pokemon, and I really want to catch a Lapras on Pokemon Go. And I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I really want a Lapras very badly on Pokemon Go. So this is the first Lapras I drew. I wasn't really happy with it, but this one I'm really happy with as well because I worked really hard on it, and there was a lot of rubbing out and redoing as well. And this one took me, believe it or not, 2 hours to draw. I don't know if you guys can see that. So yeah, it took me 2 hours to draw this one, but I really really enjoyed you know, drawing this one, and I honestly would do it again even better than this one. So yeah, bit of a perfectionist. So then here we have another plan for a YouTube video and more artwork, more writing about the days, how my day was, and this was the YouTube video plan for this week. So Monday I was going to film a favorite mascara video, and then for Wednesday it was favorite lipstick video, but I changed my mind, and yeah, so those were the 3 videos planned for this week, but they never happened. So because I changed my mind. So yeah, moving on now, we have more writing. So I have like written out YouTube ideas for like video wise, and you know, what sort of videos I would like to upload. So this is just like a plan basically. So yeah, moving on now, we have more writing on what's been going on the day. So this was last week Saturday, so I just wrote down basically in the morning, you know, I had a good night's sleep, had you know, dreamed about this and that, dreamed about that I was in college again, and but you know, we had to basically just a normal casual day for me basically. And on the other page I wrote about, you know, all the stuff that I'm going to do today, and what other, again, all of my goals. So moving on now from that, oh wait, that's it, okay. Yeah, so this is the current journal that I'm working on, and honestly it's not full yet, but you know. So thank you guys for having this walk through my journal. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was clear to see some of the things that I wrote. Yeah, not that I have anything secret written in there, all of it's just pretty much about me really, and you know, all of my worries and my fears, the stuff that I'm worrying about, I just basically write it down in here, because I'd rather not talk to someone about it. I'd rather write it down, because that is another way of communicating. So that's what I like about keeping a journal basically. So thank you for watching my video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want to see more. Comment down below what sort of videos that you want me to do, and I'll see if I could do them. And yeah, so follow me on my social medias. They should be all linked in the description box below, and I shall see you all in my next video. Have a nice weekend and take care of yourselves, and just be yourself and take care. So yeah, but for now it's goodbye.